If you are with a narcissist and you have children, you will feel stuck. It will feel like a vicious cycle as you try to get out, but find you cannot because of finances, feeling confused, and children being involved. Those that have managed to divorce and have children together will find it just as hard, as parenting with a narcissist will be one of your biggest challenges. You finally decide you cannot live this life anymore, so you decide you must get out. If you tell your abuser you are leaving, they will prevent this from happening, as you will be convinced they are going to change. They will hoover you and love bomb you, and you will end up staying. You decide to give it one last try because you do not want to separate the family. And as the narcissist is so convincing, it creates doubt in your decision to leave. They will prevent you from leaving, and you will be stuck forever in the same cycle of love and abuse intermittently. The separation will not be easy because your narcissist starts using the children against you. You are hurled at with abuse for being a bad parent, being ungrateful for all they did for you, and you turning the children against them. They demand to see the children and threaten to take them away from you. It is really important that at this point, you do not react to your abuser. Any violent or angry outbursts will be used against you. Do not show reactive abuse, even though you want to yell and scream with frustration. They are most likely collecting evidence against you to discredit your character and to be used if you do not give in to their demands of returning home. You will need to play nice. It will be an amicable breakup, and your narcissist has yours and your child's best interests at heart because they do not. This is when you will see the narcissist get really dirty as you find a way to cooperate with them. They turn up at your doorstep and demand to see the children and make unreasonable requests. The peace that you want from the separation becomes even worse as the narcissist is 10 times more aggravated than before, and the abuse is constant. You have caused them a narcissistic injury by leaving them, and it will now be a lengthy, painful battle. In some way, if the narcissist has given you the final discard, it is a blessing. Yes, it will feel painful, but with you leaving them, it is now much worse because of this narcissistic injury you have caused. A narcissistic injury occurs when you set boundaries with a narcissist and you hold them accountable for their actions, or when you discard them. They will react negatively to this, leading them to go into a narcissistic rage, and you will require a lot of patience to deal with them. You now find you are in a painful divorce battle because this could be dragged out for years. You will be financially depleted, and they use your children as a means to hurt you. You will now see the real narcissistic rage that you have not seen before. As you have left the narcissist, be prepared for a smear campaign where they tarnish your reputation and make up lies about you to friends and family. If they are a covert narcissist, it is likely that people will believe them, as they will have created this perfect image outside of the home and have portrayed themselves to be a victim. Your true friends and family will stick with you, but it might be that you cut people out of your life in order to protect yourself. Others could act as a flying monkey, where they pass information about you to your narcissist, which gives them access to your life. You will have to choose who you want in your life and who you do not. During the divorce, a narcissist will be manipulative, exploitative, will dip in and out of being nice and callous, and they will have a sense of entitlement to get what they please. As you know by now, narcissists blame everyone else for their problems and will not take accountability for their actions because they do not have the capacity to step in one's shoes. So they bully their victims while being victimized themselves. A narcissist will often believe they are above the law and feel that any rules do not apply to them, thus making them impossible to deal with. If you think your narcissist is going to be kind to you because you have children, you are wrong. As narcissists do not have empathy, they are incapable of love, and this extends to your children. The narcissist simply sees your children as a possession and as a means to hurt you. Here are some steps you can take yourself if you are divorcing a narcissist. When you plan to leave, ensure you have your own money in a secret account. The narcissist is not afraid to steal it from you, even if it is for your child's fund. If you know someone trusted, they can open an account in their name, and they can look after your money. Consult a lawyer regarding moving you out and your children. Look at your options. Take everything you even think you might not want. If you don't, you will never see it again. You can't get stuff back from a narcissist. Change your phone number if possible. If you have children, it'll be harder to do. Then limit it to one form of communication, for example, only through email. Make sure you get any money due to you before you sign for the divorce, or they will stonewall you. Record the abuse and do not react. Do not let your abuser catch you cursing them, as that will be used against you. Imagine them as a rock when they speak, and keep any opinions you have about them to yourself. Judges don't like you cussing. They do not get reactive abuse and will think you are a troublemaker, and this will act in the favor of your abuser. Keep track of what they do or do not do with the children. Keep a calendar. Only communicate in writing and not on the phone. Record how he talks to the children and in what tone. Always keep your cool. Do not be anything you are not, but be kind and firm. You cannot cooperate with a narcissist, so you have to parallel parent. Whether your divorce has gone through or not, you will need to parent with a narcissist. Even when there is a court order in place and the law has made their decision, do not be surprised if the narcissist bends the rules and does not comply. Any child support will be paid late, and they will either cancel on seeing the children or make demands beyond the court order. Do not fall for it and stick to the agreement, and any breaches they make will need to be taken back to court. Don't get caught up in arguments, and don't feel sorry for the narcissist. Do what you need to do for your sake and that of your children. Don't let yourself be intimidated and belittled, because that is what narcissists want. They want to trigger you, get under your skin, and intentionally upset you, and you should never fall for that.